How do you like the cover of that one? Oh.
Yeah, it's beautiful. My mother said it's beautiful too. Yeah, I like it. It's very lovely. It's an original. The colors are beautiful, and the whole book feels nice. Feels much nicer than this one. So who did the picture?
Nie wiem, czy teraz powinienem mówić po angielsku, czy... Aha, tak, profesor ma tłumaczą. Tak, pytanie było, kto jest autorem obrazu, tak, tego rysunku na książce. A więc okładka została zaprojektowana przez naszego grafika, z którym zwykle współpracujemy. Natomiast sam ten obrazek został zaprojektowany przez artystkę, panią Katarzynę Wiśniewską, która no zrządzenie oczywiście, tak przy okazji przygotowania książki na temat tej książki, zrządzenie boskie, skontaktowała się z nami dokładnie w momencie, kiedy opracowywaliśmy koncept okładki. Zgłosiła się do nas pani Wiśniewska, która właśnie wróciła z wystawy, wielkiej wystawy w Katarze, z ekspozycją swoich prac poświęconych kobietom w islamie i przysłała nam portfolio tej swojej wystawy. Byliśmy zachwyceni tymi pracami. Zapytaliśmy, co by pomyślała o no właśnie propozycji, tak, zastanowienia się nad przygotowaniem okładki do tak ważnej książki. W ciągu kilku dni otrzymaliśmy no, między innymi ten projekt.
One of the things that interests me is, of course, on the cover of my book, there's a very small woman who's walking across the courtyard. So this is the original copy of the second edition. In the first edition, it's a similar picture, but a little bit different. The woman's a little bigger, but she's still a very small element. In this book, the woman is a much larger element. And it's something that, even with the reviews of my book, when they first came out, surprised me is how many people commented on the fact that they felt that this contributed a woman's perspective or more information about women with respect to the Quran. And I thought that was quite interesting because I wasn't setting out to do that. But of course, it's very natural as a human being that you share the information that is closest to you or the experiences that you know. And we're so used to the male perspective being when we have a book where there are a lot of male figures, we don't say, oh, this is a book that shows the male perspective. We just think that that's a book. We're so used to the man's perspective being the normal or the accepted perspective, that if we read a book about Islam and every scholar being quoted, every story being told involves a man, we don't say, oh, this is a man's perspective. But because there is such an imbalance towards giving information more about Muslim men and Muslim scholars and who are men, and the experiences of Muslims who are men, that when we see stories about women or stories involving women, it really strikes us. So I think this is one of the things that I learned from this book, is that clearly there's an imbalance because there are stories involving men and male scholars here as well. It isn't a woman's book, but there is so little information about Muslim women, the lives of Muslim women, how Muslim women are engaged in scholarship and the continuation of the tradition, that it really strikes people when they read a book that has these stories integrated into it.